This LSVT Companion tutorial will discuss how to set client target goals as well as how to transfer those target goals to a client who may be using an LSVT Home Companion Edition at their home. So you would launch your program. Select the client that you're working with. Then within the home screen of the Clinician Edition, there's a tab to set goals. So we would click this tab and you can see here that all of the LSVT exercises are represented, and you'd simply go through and select your targets. So for example, maybe we would want our target SPL here to be 75 decibels for 15 seconds. If it's an independent treatment session at home, we'd want 15 repetitions of the trial. If it was a homework session, we might choose 6 repetitions of the trial. In this case, we'll assume it's going to be a treatment session. So we'd set the goals for the again for the high, low. In terms of the functional phrases, you'd be able to go in and set the client's individual functional phrases. So for example, you could type in hello, etc., filling in the phrases, selecting save phrases. And then for hierarchy and conversation, you would select the level of the hierarchy the client is at, again, which depends upon what week of therapy you're in. So in this case, we'll assume we're in week 2 of therapy. We're going to select sentence level, and we're going to have them practice for 20 minutes. For conversation, again, we'll select sentence level, and we'll have them practice conversation for about 5 minutes. Then we save those client goals. In order to transfer those goals to the client's home edition, we would need to go to our LSVT data folder, open the folder, select the client, and in addition to all of the sessions where we've collected data, there's one file here called the target file. If you open that up, what you will see is all of the targets here are listed, and you don't need to touch anything within this file or change it. Rather, recognize that what we did in that home screen set those target files. Now we can then email this target file to our client. So we would open whatever email program we're using, for example, Gmail, compose a message, send it to the client. We would put targets, attach a file, go to our desktop. Here we are, select LSVT data, select my client and my target folder, open and send. Once the client receives this email, they'll simply open the email and then move that target file into their data folder, which looks exactly like the data folder on the Clinician Edition, and that will automatically update their system to the new files that the clinician has set.